Jim!
Adam and Eve.
I was afraid you'd misunderstand about that.
Oh, what's to misunderstand? A man's wife spends 5 years on an island with a strange man.
Would you like it any better if I knew him?
And it slips her mind?
Can we start again?
Yeah.
All you can think about is the way I behaved with this poor little... Okay.
With this poor little fly.
All you can think of is how I behaved with a poor little man who wouldn't harm a fly.
Yeah, one more. That was good.
Norma Jean Baker was born June 1st, 1926. Little did she know she would go through a difficult childhood and rise to be loved, envied, admired, lusted after, and a huge icon of beauty. However, none knew the lurking shadows of Norma's mind and the deep pain and sorrow soul she had. She was the daughter of Gladys Baker, who would soon be diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. Having already 2 children and no maternal instincts, Gladys was into work and love affairs and was forced, because of her unstable motherhood, to leave Norma with her friends or foster homes. Through the ins and outs of her foster homes, Norma Jean was said to be mental and sexually abused, but sometimes she felt she was loved. As a teenager, she was socially awkward and made fun of because of her hand-me-down clothes and her awkward stage. As her form filled out, many boys wanted to talk to her. However, others thought she had no personality at all. That led to much heightened low self-esteem and self-image of herself. Though that happened, she started dating James Giltry, who was 21, stable with a job, and a thoughtful personality. He thought of Marliynd as a kid when he first met her, but as time... While working in the radio plane, a photographer came to take pictures of the woman for the war effort. It so happened that Norma caught his attention and was a natural for the camera. She quit 2 months later and would soon head to the Blue Book modeling agency in 1945. While in the agency, she dyed her hair blonde and also had a perm done. This was her trademark that would never be forgotten. Her first national magazine cover was Family Circle, April 26, 1946. Her husband did not like her modeling due to the effect she had on men. She was in turn beautiful and had sexual power. They soon divorced, and to this day James always spoke well of her and always preferred Norma Jean over Marliynd. On August 24, 1946, she signed a contract with Fox at the rate of $75 a week and allowed her to take acting lessons with her coaches. She was a stock, being the term for the group of young, no-name actors that studios employed. She did small roles at the first, but nothing too big. She was soon fired from Fox and recruited for Columbia Pictures. After 6 months, she got dropped due to her weight. She appeared in the Asphalt Jungle. Her appearance generated a huge strike to fans. That soon ignited the flame to her acting career. The new Marilyn Monroe boomed and made herself a known figure in the acting world. She was famous for her lateness, and not because she was turning into a big star, but because her anxiety and insecurities drove her to be late, which made directors and other actors furious. However, when they got that shot of Marliynd while acting, it was original and could never be duplicated. They were those rare shots where she was extraordinary, those moments when she was captured on video or a picture, and nobody could deny that she was not unique, that she was not the best, the most beautiful of Hollywood, and they could never be duplicated. That same year, she married one of the greatest baseball players ever, Joe DiMaggio. Monroe wanted to change her sex bomb image and wanted to try something serious. She wanted to have a changeover. She thus consulted director Lee Strasberg and took some sessions of psychoanalysis. She did look and transformed person in her new movie 1956 called Bus Stop, which also won her critical acclaim. She also married playwright Arthur Miller the same year, to everyone's surprise. While her professional life was soaring and reaching the pinnacle, her personal life was taking its toll on her. After 2 miscarriages and a gynecological surgery, she fell prey to alcohol and pills. She was again dropped from the movie Something's Gotta Give, where she was due to frequent lateness and drug abuse. Marlynd's sexuality was always questioned, and in fact many women and men came to claim they had flings with her. Her acting coach Natasha was indeed in love with her, and although it was unknown if anything happened, she impacted Marlynd's life while helping her acting career. She had affairs with Marilyn Brandon, Frank Sinatra, Yves Montand, Eli Kazan, Albert Einstein, Joan Crawford, Elizabeth Taylor, John Kennedy, Robert Kennedy. One of her many famous moments was when she sang to JFK at his birthday celebration, only dressed in a skin-sewed suit which took them hours to sew exactly on her body. She was beautiful and had held wide attention.
Mr. President, the late Marilyn Monroe.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. Mr. President, for all the things you've done, the battles that you've won, the way you deal with U.S. Steel and our problems by the ton, we thank you so much. Everybody, happy birthday!
Around.
There also was another side of Marilyn Monroe that people didn't really know. It was when she was reading, writing, or doing poetry that she expressed herself in many ways that she never could through film.
Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too.
She died in her apartment on August 5th, 1962. Some said it was from a drug overdose. Others had conspiracies due to her association with JFK as well as Frank Sinatra, who was thought to be in the mafia. Though many don't know, they did know that an icon would be lost. She was beautiful and talented as well as mysterious and unknown. Marilyn had many problems with life, and some she never expressed to anyone and nobody would know about. Many had to agree she was an old soul that would always be remembered. She gave way to images that inspired many iconic people after her. Today she is still envied.
And if you see my reflection reflection in the snow-covered hills where the landslide bring it down. And if you see my reflection